And a lack of visibility means crews are now relying on these sonar images from the United States Navy. The red sections you see are the portions of the wreckage above water. Anything in yellow is below the surface to a depth of up to 50 feet. Governor Moore says these images are vital.
And the reason why it is so important, it allows us a new level of access and a new level of vision to be able to move the mission forward.
Well, that mission, we can't forget, includes the recovery of the bodies of those 4 construction workers believed to be trapped underwater in that wreckage. Fox 45's Keith Daniels is live right now at the site with more on the recovery and salvage operations. Keith?
Well, Kai, our crews here are using all of the technology available to them, including sonar images for the divers. Now, officials say those divers are basically working in darkness because if they used lights, it would be like driving in a snowstorm with their high beams on. Hard to see. Salvage operations continue at the site of the Key Bridge collapse, slow and steady, but delayed Wednesday after the past few days because of wicked weather, including thunderstorms. Officials say they're staged and ready to begin lifting the undamaged containers off the ship, but waiting for a break in the weather.
We need to lift those undamaged containers off to give us space to safely operate, to begin to plan to remove portions of the bridge that are also now embedded into the ship.
But other parts of the operation are moving forward. 2 temporary channels are open and 8 ships have been able to pass through. But dive operations virtually at a standstill. The governor saying conditions below the water too dangerous for workers. The water murky, crews barely able to see beyond arm's length. Governor Westmore saying divers are relying on sonar technology to guide them underwater.
While we know that this mission is dangerous, while we know this mission is complicated, we also know the remarkable work of this team is pushing us to make progress.
Meanwhile, environmental concerns over water quality addressed. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott with that.
Folks have been tagging me on social media videos about not being able to eat crabs this summer, and there's going to be all these things in the water.
The governor with the update saying the Maryland Department of the Environment has taken samples upriver and downriver from the site.
Their samples have revealed that there are no contaminants, including fuel, and the continued examination and the continued operations of being able to test the water will continue throughout.
You heard it from the governor, you heard it from our MDE folks, there is no contamination in the water.
Well, over the past weekend, 200 tons of debris was cut and removed from the site. At least 4 heavy lift cranes are involved in this process. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.